What's up everyone, my name's Magnolia and welcome back to our tree building tutorial series. I know it's been forever, but we are back today and we are building a swamp tree. Now what does that mean, I hear you asking? Well, a swamp tree is a swamp tree. You're welcome. I recently did a build and seek with my friends. The video is linked up in the corner there, and I built this cute little witch hut in a swamp. And as you can see, I needed custom trees, so I just made them because Minecraft is great, but it doesn't have the best trees ever. So I made this little swamp tree right here. As you can see, on this tutorial, I actually have a little bit of our base that we're going to be building. So if you guys don't want to do that, you can skip layers like 1 through 2 or 3 maybe. And honestly, I really like it. I feel like it has a lot of life, and the color palette was one I haven't worked with yet, but I ended up really liking. So let's get into actually building it. Now here we have our jungle tree, which is what most of the wood in this project is made of. As we can see, it's kind of tall, pretty blocky. I mean, just like every other Minecraft tree known to man. So that's why I made these swamp trees. I wanted something that was rounder, had more life, felt kind of heavy almost, and this, it just doesn't. So as we are getting ready to build, here's your list of materials for all of my friends in survival. And now, as usual, we have our reference point, but today I'm actually going to be visualizing what that means. So on our layers, there's a little pink circle that will correspond to this pink column right here. Feel free to do this, feel free to not, whatever you want. It just helps me when I'm trying to figure out, okay, where do I start on layer 2? You know, is that, which block does that line up with? This pink column just helps us figure that out pretty easy. So starting on layer 1, we have right on that pink dot or circle a mud block, and isn't that sound just super lovely? Ugh. Anyway, this on honey blocks, that sound needs to change. But then we have rooted dirt here, and that is layer 1. If we break this, you can see matches up quite nicely. So then on to layer 2, our reference point is again a mud block, and then some more, and we fill them with our rooted dirt. And then we have our jungle slab on the bottom half of the block, a pointed dripstone here and here. And we also have some stairs and our first stripped jungle log, like that. Perfect. And for layer 3, we start with a stripped jungle log right here on our reference point. We have some more jungle stairs. We have our one and only Firefly Bush right in the corner. Boop. We can get rid of that. Then we have a couple more pointed dripstone. As you can see, we're adding to this one to make it 2 blocks tall. And we also have our first stripped jungle wood right here. Now, for anyone who's building this in creative or even survival, if you just want to use stripped jungle wood through the whole thing instead of stripped jungle logs, that's fine. Just for our creative friends, that does take significantly more harvesting. So I try to keep the wood to as minimum, to as little as possible. You know, it's easier on our survival friends. Then we come over here with our jungle slab and our first jungle trap door. We're gonna turn so that this little handle is facing in, so it's as least obtrusive as possible, because if you put it like this, it's like, oh my gosh, a handle. But if you put it like this, you're like, oh my gosh, I wasn't even looking at that. And also on this layer, we have our first leaf. Now we're going to come out 1, 2, 3, and on the 4th block, that will be our leaf. So in between our Firefly Bush and our leaf, 1, 2, 3 blocks, just like that. Oh, and for anyone who doesn't want to build this but wants it in their world, I do have a Patreon where you can download my Lightmatica schematic for this, so you can just place it with an easy click of a button. That's for Java Edition only, but it is only $2 on my Patreon a month, so head on over there, link is in the description down below. That is layer 3 finished. And on to layer 4, as you can see, not quite as densely packed. We have another stripped jungle log, and a bunch of leaf placements. So just count out your leaf placements, make sure that you're placing them in the right spot, or if you get to the end and you're like, that leaf looks funky, just change it. It's your tree, build it however you want. come up here, 1, 2, and over, 1, 2, 3. Boom. That is layer 4 complete. Layer 5, we come back to this reference point and place our jungle log. And then we have some jungle stairs, and these are going to face upside down like this. And we also have a jungle fence gate and a jungle fence right there. And now we get to placing our 14 mangrove leaves. And this is our layer 5 complete. And now on to layer 6. This does start changing up because our tree is tilting this way now. So on our reference point, we'll place a jungle slab, and then our stripped jungle log will go here. And our jungle stairs, again upside down, will go here. We have another branch to make with our fence gate and fence. On to the leaves. And that's our leaves done for our layer 6. Looking good. I think we're pretty much halfway done already. And look at this. Our leaves and branches are starting to really come together. Layer 7 on our reference point. We actually have a mud brick wall like that. And a jungle fence gate coming out from here. Did you know actually that fences don't connect to walls, but fence gates do. You'll see that a lot in my builds actually. And then over here we have 2 jungle logs. This one is facing up and this one is facing to the side. We have some more stairs, both upside down and outward. And a jungle slab on the top half of the block, like this. And now we'll place our 40 mangrove leaves. That is layer 7. Now, I may have messed up somewhere in there. I don't think I did, but as always, the graphs are on our left side. And then layer 8, on our reference point, we have a leaf, and we will go here and place our stripped jungle log facing up like this. We'll place our stairs upside down and facing out. And then moving over to this left, or rather right branch. And on our right branch here, we have a wall, a fence gate, a slab on the top half here, another fence gate, and a fence, just like this. See how connecting it to a fence makes it go up a little bit? That gives this branch a little bit of woo-boo, a little bit of woo-boo. And then over on our left branch here, we have a jungle trapdoor, and that will be facing like this. Because next to it we'll have a slab on the bottom half, so this handle kind of gets obscured. And our fence gate, and our fence, just like this. And now we will add in our 30 mangrove leaves. And that is layer 8 done. Just a couple more layers until we are finished. Okay, on our reference point we have nothing, and then a leaf on top of this log, and then a jungle slab on the bottom half, like that. And then we have our second and final stripped jungle wood, and that's facing sideways like this. And we have a mud brick wall and a fence gate. Perfect. This is our uppermost, or our north, I don't know, you know what I mean, top branch. And then over here, just on top of our fence gate, we'll turn this way and place our trapdoor facing inward again. And if we destroy this, we can see, just gives that branch a little more ooh. Oh, and I forgot a leaf on the last layer. And now back to layer 9 again, we are going to start placing our leaves. And that is layer 9 complete. Layer 10, again, nothing on this reference point here. But over here, we'll place our leaves. And a jungle slab on the bottom half of the block. And then we'll come over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and on top of this trapdoor, a leaf. And now onto our final layer, we can get rid of our reference point because it's just right on top of these 2 blocks. And that, ladies and gents, is our swamp tree done. Now do feel free to fill in water around here or add more of these in your little biome, but I am quite pleased with how this turned out. Again, if you want to see the build that inspired this, go ahead and click the video that is linked in the description, and you'll be able to watch me and my friends play, build, and seek. Thank you all for watching. You guys are amazing. As always, if you liked the video, please hit that like button. If you have a comment, a question, a concern, please leave a comment. And if you would like to subscribe, please do subscribe. Shout out to my beautiful patrons who are listed on screen here. You guys are awesome. Have a wonderful day. Bye.